Okay, we are going live. All right. Good evening, everybody. Want to be sure that I'm seeing want to be sure that I've seen those who are joining. Welcome to this live training, the YouTube live training on the 3 amazing content creation tools. We are going to be seeing how we can utilize these powerful tools for our great task. Okay, so we're trying to wait for people to join. Wait for people to join. Okay, so let's see. We are on. We have started. It's time to go. Let's go there. It's going to be very, very interesting. And I want to really have, people join from everywhere. You're still waiting. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Okay, so it's 4 minutes past 5 from my time here, and I'm just going to start right away to look at these amazing tools that will make our task easy. We're talking about Canva for design. We're talking about ChatGPT for our text generation. And we're also looking at CapCut. So CapCut is going to be for our video editing. Okay. So I'm going to load my screen. I'm going to load my screen. And then we are set to go. So now let me start with Canva. Canva is a graphic design environment. It's a graphic design environment where you can easily design whatever it is you want and get started. So if you want to understand how to set up your Canva, there's a video that I've done on how to set up Canva. So sign up and then of course sign in. So I'm going to assume that you already have a Canva account. So, and I'm using my system. So if you are using a phone, then you will need to download the app Canva. Just download it, maybe whether you're using Play Store or your Apple Store, iOS or whatever store, Android or Apple. All you just need to do is download the application and then sign up with your Gmail account or whichever email that you want to use for your account. Then once you are signed up, you sign in with that account and then you'll be able to enter. So for me now, I'm using the system, so I'll just use canva.com and I'll press enter. So I've been using Canva for many years. So I'm one of the persons that has received a lot of award from them, and they have given me quite a lot because I find this tool very, very interesting. And all my thumbnail for YouTube, all my poster for adverts, all certificate creation, and as many things that people find amazing that I'm able to do quickly, I use Canva for them. So I felt, look, it's important that I show people how to do this so that content creators, pastors, people that are planning programs for whatever you are doing, you don't have to spend money. Okay? You don't have to spend money, wasting money to just give people to do every little thing. I mean, it will limit your capacity and how much you can do at a time. So imagine if you have 10 programs in your mind, you'll be thinking of giving out money to taking out money for 10 graphic designs. Okay, so, or you have 20. So you are like, and then maybe you just want to push it out on your phone. So it's not what you want to print. But what I'm going to show you in Canva is suitable for printing, and it's also suitable for phone use, sharing on WhatsApp, sharing on this. So when you get into your Canva, canva.com, it brings you here. You see that I'm already signing, so I'm in my own account. I started using Canva as a free user. I use it for many years. In fact, for more than 5 to 6 times, Canva gave me the opportunity to use their pro version free, because they saw that I was a regular user, that I loved the app, and they kept on giving me 1 month free, and I think they did it like 5, 6, or 7 times until I now decided that, look, these people are too nice. I'm going to begin to pay to do better. What I'm saying is, with the free version, you can do amazing things. Okay, with the free version, you can do quite amazing things. So now, for you to get started, you go to home. So I'm in my Canva environment. You go to home. So when you are in the home is where Canva will suggest to you what is the kind of design you want to do. So there's design for certificate. There's design if you are a YouTube content creator. There's design for YouTube thumbnail for your video. I mean, if you want to drive your YouTube video, it must have a good thumbnail. Okay, so, and how do you keep on designing thumbnails? So I have hundreds of thumbnails that I've created with Canva. So imagine I have 50 videos to work on. How am I going to be creating or giving somebody to design all these things? So with the use of the Canva, I'm able to do these things. All right. Okay, so I have YouTube thumbnails, certificates, documents, whiteboard, presentation, as you can see at their board, their dashboard there. So you have social media, you have video, you have website. It means you can create website from here. Simple website you can create, you can customize, you can upload your images. So look at this up here. We have search. This is where you search the kind of document you want to create. So let's say you want to create a business card, for instance. Business card. I just released a video on business card and letterheads and believe me, I used Canva. So business card is what I'm searching for. So these are some of the business cards that I've done. This is one of them. So you'll be given Canva templates, quite a lot of them for your business cards. So what it means is that you can easily pick any template you want. But one thing that you should have at the back of your mind is there are pro templates and there are free templates. There are pro templates and there are free templates. So if you are a free user, you are going to have access to the free templates. But if you are a licensed user, or let's say you have subscribed, you are going to have the or the pro. You have access to all the pro. So you can see this is free. This particular one that has company name and math blah blah is free. So which one is pro? You will always see a pro. This is premium template and it's included with your Canva Pro plan. This one is saying I have it. In other words, me as a pro user, I can use this. So this is pro. This and the Canva is cheap. Okay, this is not a promotion for Canva, because somebody may think Canva has paid me to do this. Canva has not paid me to do this. I'm just doing this because I think since I have a lot of tools that I'm using, and these particular 3 tools that I want to show people has helped me a lot, and I decided that I'm going to show people and then also use it to drive my YouTube channel. So that I will say, what is the benefit that we want to derive from this man teaching us free? Subscribe, help me, help your brother, subscribe. Good. Subscribe to the YouTube channel because I have quite a lot of content. And look, I enjoy doing this thing free. That's just the thing. And then there was a time somebody said, since you do all these things free, why don't you put it on YouTube and have the benefit of giving people things free and at the same time having people to subscribe so that you can have audience. So I said, okay, fine. So I went into YouTube. So subscribe and encourage. So now look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. So this one is pro. These ones are pro. You will see pro there. You see pro. So this one is free. So I can pick this one. And I'm picking free because I know that maybe many of the people that will be watching this video will still be using the free plan. So whether you are doing it on your mobile or you are doing it on the laptop, like I'm using laptop, you should just go to the home, type the search business card, and then of course whatever it is you see is what you are going to be able to open. So now this one, I'll just click customize this template. I'll click this customize this template, and with this template I can now begin to edit it. Okay, so I'm not going to do much of editing, but I'm just going to show you how to get these things, but I'll edit some. But let me just do this. So this one now has 2, back and front. So what it means is that if you are going to give your what do you call it now? If you are going to give your card to somebody to design, then you are going to, if you are going to give somebody your card to print, okay, then you are going to have to do back, front, and then back. Okay. All right. So now, so I'll just do this, just a little distraction, and then my voice went quiet. So I will just change this. So what you do is you change. They give you your design, and what you do is you change the whatever you have there. So this one now, Abraham, I'll just put my name, CO, lead vision concepts. So no, maybe I don't. Maybe I should just. Maybe I will just put CEO / team lead. You know, something like that, and then put okay. Then I can put my company logo. So on the left side here, you have uploads. So what it means is that whatever image you want to use, you can upload it. You upload it from your system. If you are using phone, you upload from your phone. Okay. So let's say I want to use my YouTube channel to do a card. To say this is my card for YouTube. So I will remove this logo that is here and I will replace it with mine, as you can see. And then I will just say simply Skill Sync Lab. That's lab. That's the name of my YouTube channel. So you can reduce the size of the image, of the text, sorry. You can reduce it. Okay, YouTube channel. So I change that. I have my logo. I can change, edit this, put my phone number, edit it, put my email, edit that, put my address, go to the back, put the company logo here. So go to my upload, and if I like, that's it, just pick it, remove this one, that's you delete, you put it there, you put your company name, and then maybe your website. And this is ready for printing. So if you are converting this, you just come to share. And under share there, you click share. You see share at the top here. And then you see download. Okay? So you are going to pick the pages. These are the pages. And then, of course, this is the image size. Now, there are various formats, file types. If you look at the top here, you see JPEG, PNG, PDF standard, and so on. So if you are printing PDF, maybe for the purpose of sharing that, what do you call it now, the card digitally to your friends, because I do that. I just send the digital file and say, this is my business card. So you can send it as a digital file, as PDF. Somebody say, can I get your business card? Okay, yes, I'll share it with you on WhatsApp. Then the person will be wondering how. So you just convert, and so what it means is you have just done, because things are changing. The world of physical things are changing, and another thing that you should do if you are a business person that also want to use your card to drive your business, put your business card at the top of your DP. So instead of all the time it's your picture they are seeing. As a business person, they say, can I have your card? Check my DP. Can I have your card? Check my DP. So you can save it as a PNG. Okay, this front will be sufficient for your display picture. This front will be, design it, change the color if you want. Like this color now, maybe I don't want this black. I can click on this particular image, come to the top here, select color, and then look for my logo. So because what Canva does is that it picks the logo color so that you can have the variation of the logo color. So if this is what I want, I pick it. If this is what I want, I pick it. And if this is what I want, I pick it. But I think I will pick this. Okay. So, or let me pick the second one so that it will not be too dark. Beautiful. So the logo is there, this color is there. And if this color is not your color, why not? You can change it. You can always change color to your color. As you can see, I've changed the color of the card. Then I can go to these things too, click these things, change their color, change their colors. Okay, I think I should use a brighter something here. Something like that, so that the logo under will show. Change the color. So you can see that I'm changing the appearance, the color of this card, and it's like I'm turning it to my card. Okay, so I think I would like this design. So don't go and take this design. I'm the only one that wants to use it. So it's taken. The design is taken. Don't take it, it's taken. It's a joke. Oh. All right. So that's just that. So I'll go back to the home. It's not only cards that you do. So you can also, it's taking me back to the home page. So in the home page, you can also say you want Instagram post that you want to do Instagram post. So that's what you will type in the search. You want to do Instagram post, then you will have templates. Look at this, 20,000 templates. So what do you want to do? You want to look for the one that looks like what you want to do. Okay, so whether it's church, business, whatever it is, you want to look for template that looks like what you want to do. So don't forget there are pro and there are free. So if the one you like is pro, the thing is that even if you click pro as a free user, they will allow you to open it, customize, but the problem is you will not be able to download it. You will not be able to download it, okay? And so what's the essence of designing something when you cannot download, okay? So, so let's say this is what I want to use. So I pick this. This is free. It says 5 tips for financial success. So whatever it is that you are doing, maybe you are talking about 5 tips for church attendance, or I will be talking about regular attendance, 5 tips, 6 tips, 10. All you just need to do is change this thing to your own. Do you understand? Change all this text, double click on it, write over it, write over, change this picture. Okay, bring your own picture. You can see that the picture can be removed. Okay, so all you just need to do is select the picture, press delete, go to your uploads. In your upload, look for your own picture. Bring your picture. Can you see that? That's my picture. Okay, and if you are using, I don't know whether this thing is also available. I think it's a pro tool that you can remove the background. This picture came with a background, but I have been able to remove the background. I think that's a pro tool. So if you are using free, you will not be able to do that. Canva is as cheap as 4,000 naira or something per month or thereabout. So I don't think it's. They even gave me, at the time they gave me 50% off for 2 months, and they are so generous. That's one thing I like about Canva. They're so generous. They gave me 50% off for 2 months, and I'm using half of the normal payment. Okay, so look at it. I've changed the picture. I can change all this text. You change, double click, and write for growth. Maybe I talk about leadership a lot, so I'm a leadership coach. So 5 tips for growth in leadership. Let's say that's what I want to talk about. Let's say my own is not 5. Let's say it's 7. I'll double click that and I'll change it to 7. Then let's say I will say my tips are vision. My tips are communication. My tips are clarity. My tips are empathy. So maybe I want to talk about 7 things. So these are 5, but I'm saying 7. So what do? You just find a way to edit all these things. That's what you do. So you can pick your mouse button and select. So if you select, you can duplicate. Okay, so you can duplicate. There's this option here, duplicate. It has duplicated that. I can bring it down here. That's number 6. I can do that. I can shift this one up. Shift that up. Can you see that? Shift vision up. Maybe take this text, take this 7, take it up a little. Take this tip up. Expand this so that this can fit into that. So that I have enough space at the top. Then I can now begin to shift these things, shift this one. As you can see what I'm doing, so it's very flexible. And with that, I can make space for my 7. And this one, I can put my name. And like I did in the other ones, you can change the picture. Okay? You can change the picture. You can this one I call this leadership coach. So this is how I find it easy to publicize the things that I do without much pay. So just The more you do, the better. If you think you don't want anything, you can click on it. Sometimes I see part of the things I say I don't want. Okay, I delete. That is gone. Maybe I want to put my own thing there. I'll just come to my image here, look for my logo, my Leadership Academy. This is my logo. I bring it up here. I bring my logo up. Okay, so I think my video is covering that. So maybe I'll just turn that off for a while, just for you to be able to see. So as you can see, look at it, beautiful. I've placed that and that. So when I'm done, I'll just share, download. You click share. You always have share. But share does not mean that you are sharing it directly to WhatsApp or something. The best thing to do is to download it. Download it, just click download. And that's when you are done. Just click download. And then you choose your location where you want to put. You change the name, okay? Poster. So maybe anything, put it in the download, save. So if I go to my download folder, I will see it's there. So that is what I have just created now. I can see it as an image, that I can now begin to share to my friends, to people, to lovers of what I do, and quite a lot. Okay, so there are quite a lot. So you can see you have a section where you can upload. You can upload image that you want to use. You can go to your image folder, look for the image you want to use, upload it. Okay, so I have a lot of images. So you can, maybe it's a background that you want to change. You can download a background, okay, pick it from your folder and bring it here. So whatever it is you want to use, any type of image, maybe you downloaded an image from online and you want to use, you can easily bring it into your upload. So when you upload, your images stay, the history. So I have quite a lot and lots of images. Okay, so sometimes I snap pictures and then I will bring the picture here and then remove the background. As you can see, maybe this is what I want to use. Sometimes I can be funny. Okay, because if you take life too serious, life will take you serious, will make everything look serious. So sometimes, maybe this is what I want to do. Maybe I don't want to look too official. Then I can do, wow, tell my persons, come and snap me. They take the camera, but this wasn't the reason why I've not been using this is it wasn't too clear for me. I didn't really find it too nice, but why not? You want to put it into your image. Wow, maybe you want to drive a sale. Wow, this, I can't believe this can be cheap. Wow, you snap your photo, bring it. But if you are not a pro Canva user and you want to remove background, there's a tool that I know I used before online. It's called remove.bg. Remove.bg. So it's www.remove.bg. It's an online tool, and BG means background. So this tool is free, although it has a paid version for a higher resolution photo. But most of the pictures you'll be using on your WhatsApp, on whatever place you are using them, it's still a small resolution picture. So what I'm saying is that you can still use the remove BG to do it, to drive it. So so let's say this, or maybe I just want to look for a picture that has one picture that I can use. Okay, let me look at this old picture of mine. It's old. So I want to remove the background, and once it goes, so I didn't press anything. Once you upload the picture, it will remove the background so you can download. So this one is called remove.bg. So you can use that and then now download the picture. So you can see that the px is small. So if you want to download high HD, then you should be a paid user. So, but I've been using, I used Remove BG for many years before I discovered that I also have background remover inside what do you call it, Canva. So I just use the one in Canva right away, and I don't have to go that way. Now, let me try to see if I can use the Canva on the phone before I go to the next tool. So I'm going to try to share my phone. I'm going to try to share my phone and then and see how that's for phone, because I know most of the persons listening to me will be using phone. Okay, so that's just to help you to see how these things work. Okay. I want to share my phone. Let's see whether this thing will work easily for me. So I think my phone is on now. Is my phone on? Okay, I think my phone is live. So this is my phone, so I'm having it full screen so that we'll not have distraction. Let me see if I have Canva here, because I hardly use Canva on phone because I'm a system person. So I use computer a lot for my tasks, more than the way I will use phone. But Canva. So what you just need to do is download, like this one now. I'll just go to my app store. And then search for Canva. That's graphic design, poster, and so on. Then open. Okay, so that means I have it. Maybe it's hiding somewhere. So that's Canva on phone. Okay, so that is Canva on phone. And I'm just going to continue with my account. Just going to sign in, continue with my account. Why is this thing asking me for password? Maybe because I've not logged in. Well. So, well, I'm not be able to do login and password at this time. So, but that's just the Canva on phone. So just go in on your phone, and then you can do all that you want to do. Now the second tool. So I think I've been able to deal with Canva enough. So on your phone, it's just almost the same thing with all that we've been doing. You go to your home, you search, and all those stuff. Okay. Now, so what else? So there are templates. There are quite a lot designs. I just want to make sure that I get you started with Canva. So there are a lot of things you can do. You can do presentation. You can even do some video clips. Just search for anything you want. you know, church program. Okay, so let's say you want to design a church program. Just type church program, for instance, and see what it will give you. So look at it. So if you are trying to do church program, just type church program. It will give you. Look at Sunday worship service. So you are trying to drive your Sunday worship service. You can do this. Use Canva. You know, remember what I said. Anything you see there, you just adopt it. You are not designing anything new. You are just going to change whatever is there. You can change. They allow you. So let's say I pick this church program and I say customize. So what you are going to do with this template that has been given to you is that you are just going to. So this one is a program that has back and front. I mean, if you like, you may just use only the front and do your design. So all you just need to do is change the picture here if you like, you know, change the logo here, delete it, upload. Don't forget, upload your own church logo, you know, and bring it here. Change the name to your own church name, change the title to your own title, change whatever it is. All this click, change the picture to your own picture. Okay, so how do you do that? You first of all delete the picture here, go to the upload, find your picture that can fit in, put it there. Okay, find the picture that can fit in. So maybe this one does not look like a church thing, but let me just as you use something like suit, but I think it's fine if you say so. So just put your own picture there, change this one if you like, change the date and all these things. By the time you post it, nobody will know, and you can even change the background of this thing. Click on the background from any side outside the text, and then come to this color, background color here, change it to your own color. Change it to your own color. Change it to the color you want to give it. Can you see that? So there are quite a lot of colors that you can choose from. There are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of colors that you can choose from. Okay? So, and you can undo back to the former one. Use undo. Okay, so I've spent a lot of time on Canva. Now, let me go to CapCut. No, I think let me use CapCut to round up. Let me go to ChatGPT. Yes, ChatGPT. So I will try and start ChatGPT from the phone. Okay. So ChatGPT is one of the best tools that you can use at this time. Is one of the best. I say ChatGPT is like a companion to me, because you see, instead of hiring before now, a person may want to hire, like, you know, 2 people, 3 people to do certain task. Instead of hiring 3 people, you can hire only 1 and let that person use ChatGPT to do the tasks of others, while the person do the tasks that the ChatGPT cannot do, or why you use ChatGPT. So what I'm saying so is that there may be a person that is all about writing and writing and writing. That's what you want to do. With ChatGPT, you can do that. You can do that. You can generate a lot of script, text, and a lot of things that you want to do using ChatGPT. So I'm going to start from the phone. Okay, ChatGPT on phone. So I'm going to try to start from the phone. So I want to connect to the phone again. So let's see. Okay, so I'm just trying to use phone because of phone users, because I know most of my audience will be phone users. So let's see how can do that. Okay. So we are on the phone. On the phone now. So I'm going to look for my ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, you download it as usual. Go to your Play Store or your Apple Store, whatever store that your phone has, and then you download ChatGPT. So once you download it, you just click on it. You press that, and then ChatGPT comes out. So this is where you ask questions. You say things. So let me show you. So I'll start with phone. So let's say you want to write. You have done that poster. You have done that poster design in Canva, and you want to write a text that will back it up. So you will say, you come to ChatGPT. You say, I am doing a program on what was that topic now? On tips 7 leadership tips. Or I'm doing a talk. I'm doing a talk. Okay, so I'm using my phone now. I'm doing a talk on 7 leadership tips. Okay. It's going to be, you can see what I'm doing to ChatGPT, because one thing about ChatGPT is that you must know how to type the queries. Now that the word we use for that query has skipped my mind now. ChatGPT users will remember it, but if you can send it into the chat section. If you can just, maybe I can use that to remember. So there's a query. There's one thing we call this. So the way you write, don't just write generic. Don't just go and type something general and expect ChatGPT to give you something deep. No, say ChatGPT, tell me about leadership. No, it's not like that. What do you yourself? What do you know about leadership before you approach ChatGPT? So that's what I normally tell people. So it's not about what you are assuming. It's about what you know, because what you know that will help you craft what you want the ChatGPT to do. So I'm telling ChatGPT, I'm doing a talk on leadership tips. It's going to be a WhatsApp group chat. Then you feed it, you say date is 10th February 2025. Can you see what I'm doing? Because this is how to use this thing. Time is 7 p.m. My target audience. This is how you do things. Okay, because you must have what you want to do in mind. Now, why am I using ChatGPT to do this? I want it to write this thing for me in a way that it will match up with standard. So I may not be able to think of how I want to do it myself, but I have the information in my head. So all I just need to do is to feed the ChatGPT with the information that I want to pass. Anyhow I want, anywhere how I have it in my head. Just give ChatGPT everything. Okay? Just give it. Just as much as you can. So you say, I'm doing a talk on leadership tips, on 7 leadership tips. It's going to be a WhatsApp group chat. Date is February. The time is that. My target audience are pastors, business leaders, entrepreneurs, and students or persons aspiring for leadership positions. Okay? Now, I have fed the ChatGPT with the text, but it's not yet time. It's not yet time for me to just say, because I've not told it what I want it to do. All I've done is introduce what I'm trying to do. Then I will now go further and say, write since my audience is, since I'm doing it on WhatsApp and I may be sharing it mostly on WhatsApp, write a WhatsApp invite to be shared, right? Okay, I can say write a WhatsApp to be shared to my contacts. I will also be sharing it on Facebook and Instagram. I'm showing you how to use the ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT needs a lot of information to work on for it to give you a standard thing. Okay? So if I feel I'm okay with this, I've provided the date, the time, I provided the venue already because I said it's going to be a WhatsApp chat. And I've provided my audience in my text. So I will just click this button beside this microphone sign. I'll just click that button and wait for ChatGPT to generate my invite. Can you see that? Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So it has done the work for me. So look at what it has given me. Exclusive leadership session, seven leadership tips for success. Are you a pastor, business leader, entrepreneur, student, or aspiring leader? Join me for a powerful insightful WhatsApp group session on Monday, February, blah, 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 as I share 7 essential tips. Then what will you gain? You will put it there. Venue, WhatsApp group, date, join. So it will say you should insert the WhatsApp group link. So what you are going to do is go and get the WhatsApp group link. When you get the WhatsApp group link, okay, get the WhatsApp group link, then come back to this place and say, add this link. Okay, so let me go to a WhatsApp message. Let me go to a WhatsApp message and get a link. Which I will just assume is a WhatsApp group link. I'm just using this to show you how to use the ChatGPT. So I'm going to get one of these links. I'll copy this link. Then I'll go back to ChatGPT. Then I will say add this link. So let's assume that that's my WhatsApp link. Okay? I will paste that link there. I've said add this link. So what am I saying? That place where where ChatGPT saying join the conversation here, insert WhatsApp group link in that text. You will come to the text. You will write another text. You say add this link, and then you will click. Then it will regenerate the same thing that it did before. It will regenerate it and add the link. So you can see that the link has been added this time. The link is now there. So all you just need to do is copy this. Copy, and then begin to share it on your WhatsApp. Go to your WhatsApp, okay? Make sure that your WhatsApp has image attached to it. Do you understand now? And then, of course, the image that you design in Canva is what you will attach to your WhatsApp, so that it will be at the top of your WhatsApp as your WhatsApp image. So by the time you are now sharing the message on WhatsApp to people, it's going to have the picture of that image at the top, and all the text will go with it. And people will be wondering how this person gets sense. So I've used 2 tools now to do that. Okay. So let's see. So I can go back to the laptop, ChatGPT on system. So this is what I just generated on my phone, because my ChatGPT on phone is also connected to my system. So I use them both. Now, this is the text that I gave it. So all you just, if you are using computer, all you need to do is type this text, or maybe you've written the text somewhere before. Copy it and bring it into ChatGPT. Okay? Bring it into ChatGPT and then do your search, and it will begin to work. As simple as that. Okay, so ChatGPT has history. So one of the things that you also need to know about ChatGPT is that it has history. So it updates its memory. So as you start a conversation, maintain that conversation using the same thought pattern. So what do I mean? If I open on the left side here, I have ChatGPT. So if I click this, it will show me a new conversation. Okay? So if I start a thought here and I say, talk about, tell me something about Romans 8:13. Tell me something about Romans 8:13. Explain it in brief. You can see that I am trying to communicate with this ChatGPT, because you can't just go and say, tell me something about it, and then it will begin to tell you, because ChatGPT can talk. ChatGPT is a talkative. So, but it's a talkative that you can control. Okay, it's a talkative that you can control. So if that's one of the things I love about using the tool, the fact that I have control. The fact that I can tell this thing, don't talk too much. So tell me something about Romans 8:13. Explain it in brief. Use biblical concepts. Include relevant scriptures that I can easily use as reference. Make your explanation spiritual. Okay? And inspirational. Okay? Use case studies if it applies. Now, then you say, okay, if you live after the flesh, you shall die. But if you live through the Spirit, you do mortify the Spirit. Now, explanation, living by the Spirit. It has started explaining. It has given me a scripture that relates to it. sin leads to spiritual death. Galatians 6:8. So somebody may say, so this ChatGPT is a Christian. Listen, these things just work based on the information that it has at hand. So you are to provide ChatGPT with things in your mind. So if I come to this place and I tell it to give me something about the Quran, that's what it's going to give me. If I tell it to give me something about history of Nigeria, that's what it's going to give me. Okay? But you have to be specific in your query. So look at what it has done now. And then it went encouragement for today. So sometimes you can even use it to do your devotional. Maybe you want to be doing devotional and you are thinking of, how will I be writing these things every day? So what you need to do is every day have your scripture, have your topic, have your thought pattern. Feed your thought pattern. You are not telling this app to write everything for you. Feed your thought pattern into it. For instance, let me show you something that I did. I told ChatGPT, so look at this, because this will also help you to learn some of these things. These are my thought patterns. So let me open a new conversation. So this is a new, from the left side there. If you are using the mobile phone, you see some buttons at the top left. Just click it, it will open a place where you can start a new conversation. It's just at the top left. The top left if you are using mobile phone. Okay? But I'll try and open the mobile again so that I can show you where to start new chats every time you want to open your chat. So now, this is what I fed into it. Because sometimes some people think they just go to ChatGPT and say, what is this? And it will begin to just talk rubbish. That's why some people feel that ChatGPT, you will just be telling you nonsense, things that are not relevant. No. It's not true. It is because of the way you use it. If you learn how to use this thing very well, that's what I'm trying to show you. So look at this. He said, write a message. This is the query that I gave to it. Write a message on, and I said on the topic, faith is now. I gave it my text. I said, my message outlines are as follows. What is faith? Give relevant Bible text. If I want to give the text, I can give it here. Why do we need faith? Give supporting Bible text. How does faith come? Bible text. How to exercise our faith? Conclusion. Make it, and one thing about ChatGPT is that even when you make mistake, it will understand what you're trying to do. Yes, it will. Make it spiritual, and so I say make it spiritual and spiritual. Make it spiritual and inspirational, because it's always good to feed emotions into ChatGPT. So let me tell you the emotions. Emotion of spiritual, the emotion of inspirational, the emotion of motivation. Okay? The emotion, maybe the opposite side, emotion of anger, emotion of pain. So let's say you want to write a text and you want it to feel like you resonate or you empathize. So write the emotion of empathy there. Say, write it empathetically. Okay? Do you understand? So feed it with your thoughts. So he said, please, I need this message to be concise. No, so I said, make it spiritual and inspirational. Let it drive action and bless my audience. Okay? Please, I need the message to be concise and direct. Use biblical example and case studies to drive the message. So I've fed all this. So now, this is not a lazy work. I have everything that I want to talk. But I just need this tool to help me, because if I just go there and say, I don't even know what to say about faith is now. I write something about faith for now, or faith is now for me, it's going to write things that you are not thinking. It will write something quite sure, but it may not be what you probably want to say. So using ChatGPT, feed it with what you want to say. Feed it with outline, points. Put your thought. I'm thinking that this is this. I'm even thinking that faith will be defined as it. Write everything there. Then now tell it, write a structure, write the message. Write it in a structure that will look standard. So it will now come and then begin to craft. Faith is now. Text. What is faith? So you can see that it's working on it now. Why do we need faith? We'll put them. We'll put faith activates God's promise. Faith brings, I said, keys to growing faith. How does faith come? He has put there, faith comes by hearing and hearing the word of God. Is that not true? It's true. So is this not enough to teach? So how do you exercise your faith? Ways to activate faith. Speak the word, act the word, stay in praise. Is that not it? It's correct. It's correct. So but before you begin to use it, you will now sit down. You will copy these things. Okay? You will copy it. Maybe you are using MS Word or you are using your notepad on your phone. You will copy it and paste it and now sit down and then begin to go through it, add where you need to add, remove where you need to remove, edit it, hone it. Own it. Don't just put bam everything, because if you put things that you are not the one that controlled, then when you want to teach it, you are going to be looking. There's some people will be looking at you, doesn't even know what he's teaching at all. So this is a kind of an outline for you. You have developed it. You develop it further. You will look at the text that has been given to you. You will read all these Bible passages, confirm that they resonate with what the thought pattern you are having, and then see whether you can add more. Use your cross-reference in your Bible. Look at more references that you can use. Add them. And you are good to go. So for those who are content creators, I've shown you some of the things you can use it to write, so you can see that you can use it to drive your content. And I use this to do a lot of YouTube descriptions. You can use it to write description for your videos. You can use it to write proposal. So this is what I was trying to say before. Because I started a thought pattern here, I should not use this same environment to begin to ask for a different thing. So what I'm saying is that for ChatGPT to maintain the same thought pattern, you should use that. So this place where I wrote 7 leadership tips and it gave me this thing like this. Tomorrow I can come and say 10 ways to lead. Believe you me, I don't need anything more than this, provided I'm writing it from this environment. Okay? Because I'm using it to drive the same pattern. The date may not be the same, but I'm using it to drive. So I will just say 10 ways to lead, and I press enter. Look at what it's going to do. Okay, so sorry. Sorry. I need to specify to this thing that it's an invite. Okay, write an invite on 10 ways to lead. Okay, so that's what I want it to follow. So that's what I'm trying to do. So what I'm saying is, because I have done this before, each time I say write an invite for another topic, it will follow the same pattern. It will change the text, so it will follow some of the same pattern. So you are now the one that will copy it and begin to change this and change this. Another way you can also do is copy your first query, copy it, then now come to this place and then now change this. I'll be doing a talk on this, and then my date is this, and then my Do you understand that? So make sure that you know what you are talking about before you go to ChatGPT and you start asking ChatGPT questions. Let it be something that you know about. Otherwise, you will mess up. Okay? Before I started using ChatGPT, I was already an expert. Far in all the things that I'm doing. So I'm just using ChatGPT to support myself, to make some certain things to be easy. Okay? There's nothing that I want to ask ChatGPT that I don't know so much about. It's just that I need it to organize it in a way that will look professional. You can tell ChatGPT to write a letter for you. All right? So I want to write a letter to all the members, inviting them to the end of the year, maybe Thanksgiving program. Okay, so when you do something like this, this is too open. Want to write a letter to all members, inviting them to the, so Thanksgiving, yes, you are specified there. So you should say date is, you understand now, 21st February 2025. Time is 10 a.m. Venue is number 10, Lagos. Lagos Street, Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, maybe number 10, BBB Street, anywhere. You understand? So then you have specified the venue, you have specified the time, you specified the date. You can even talk about the meeting agenda. The Thanksgiving program will focus on appreciating long standing members. So can you see that I know what I'm doing? I know what I want. Is my challenge is, how do I write this letter now? That is why I'm using ChatGPT. So don't go and use ChatGPT as a blank thing. So look at what he's doing now. He's writing the letter. He's writing the letter. See, he's writing the letter. He's writing the letter. Professional. Your organization name. So if you are using letterhead, you will not need to provide all this again. Your letterhead will cover all this. So if you're using your church letterhead or your business letterhead or your company letterhead, then you will not need to. So you will just start from the date. Then you will say, there, you change this. So what I'm saying is, you copy all this and you put it on your document, on your word processor, word processing document, maybe Microsoft Word. Then you begin to change this. Invitation to this, you adopt it if you are fine with it. Greetings in the name of the Lord. So this thing assume that it's a church thing you are doing. You can change it if you feel it's business. As we approach the end of the year, blah blah blah, Thanksgiving. Okay. So because of the way I started with ChatGPT, it's assuming that the things I'm doing is church thing, and that's why it's thinking in that direction. Okay. So, but you can give it the tone. You can say the tone is business. You write it there. Write it in your query. It's a business letter. Let it know. This Thanksgiving gathering is an opportunity. So all the text that you begin to crack your head to write is already given. And then the end of the letter is given. As good as that. Oh, beautiful. So let me go and open the the phone app again before I now go to the last tool, which is CapCut. That CapCut is a video editing software. But I just want to show you one thing in the phone stuff, and then we go just on the ChatGPT stuff, so that before I leave that area, I will just okay. So ChatGPT. Now, so what I wanted to show you is, if you want to do a new chart, you see at the top of the top left, you see a two bars, like a minus two. One is big, one is small. So if you click on it, it will show you this. So that chart GPT first one is what I normally use. You just click on it and it will start a new chart. Okay, so every time you want to start or you want to refer to the previous one. So look at the 7 leadership tips. Look at the Thanksgiving program. The one that I just did, the letter that I just did on my laptop is also there, because my ChatGPT account. So one thing about ChatGPT is that when you open this app, you sign up with your email. So if you are now using it on phone also, sign up with the same email on phone, and then the both of them will work together. Okay, so the next app that we want to look at is called CapCut. I will start from the phone. CapCut. So CapCut is a video editing software. It's the simplest that most people use these days. Okay, and I use it a lot. I use it. In fact, I find it more interesting. The only thing about CapCut is that it is a data-driven thing. So you need internet to use it. You need internet to use your CapCut. So when you video yourself, you have recorded something. Before you start sharing it to people, you want to edit off some of the mistakes that you have made during the time of recording. Okay, so that is the essence of using CapCut. So because you don't just want to post it with all the, and nobody is perfect. You're trying to do things and it seems like I'm trying to record and this thing is not so perfect. So record it, bring it to CapCut. So in your CapCut environment on your phone, you see when you open the CapCut, it will show you new project, and all these ones are projects that I've done in the past with my CapCut. So but if you are doing a new project, you click new project, then you will look for the video you want to edit. Okay, you look for the video. That means you must have recorded the videos into your phone. Okay, before you start picking it, you must have recorded the video into your phone. Now, one thing about CapCut on phone is that for you to enjoy the CapCut on phone, you need to have a paid version. But on the laptop, amazingly on the laptop, and that's why I use CapCut on the laptop, is free. The pro version of CapCut on laptop is free, 100% free, and you can do all the things that you want to do. So I encourage you to try and get a system. I mean, if you want to really get serious with your content creation, because one thing about, in fact, this is an advice for pastors and all those have been people running ministry. The things are now quite different. Things have changed. Your phone in your hand, your laptop on your table, you can reach the world. You can reach the world. Like every time I speak, I have audience quite a lot in US. I have in Canada. I have in India. Specifically, these are the countries that I know that I have. Because I use my insight to see who are the people following me. So I see a lot of Canada, I see a lot of US, I see a lot of India. I've not seen much of United Kingdom, but I've seen a lot of US, I've seen a lot of Canada, I've seen a lot of India, I've seen a lot of Nigerians. And in Nigeria specifically, I've seen Abuja, Lagos, and PH and other parts. Okay, Warri and others. So because I check these things, I check the insights, so I know where my followers are coming from. But what am I trying to say is that beyond the message that you preach in the church, you have audience that you can reach outside. So that means that's why you should record videos. So I'm going to pick one of my video, I'm going to add it, and then record video and share. So this video now is a 44 seconds video. So, and I'm going to play it just for you to see the way this video, you know, the way it's going to look. Join thousands who have transformed their learning process. Can you see that? Just look at what is happening. Because the recording is raw, but I'm trying to use a script. So I'm using a script to do this recording, and I cannot say everything offhand, and it's possibly a kind of a 20 minutes, a 20 seconds advert, and I don't have all the text offhand, so I can record it just saying it the way I want, then bring it to CapCut. So when I bring it to CapCut, what I will now begin to do is trim off. So this is the video, you can see it. So as I use my mouse, I use my hand to move on that, on the videos on the timeline. What you have at the bottom there is called timeline. You can see it. So I can cut off any portion. So from this is where my hand was trying to touch the camera. As you can see, I'll push it to before I started talking. Okay, maybe it's here. Then I'll select it. Select the video on the timeline, and then select split. So split is at the bottom. You will see those buttons at the bottom. At the bottom, you see. So I click split. So that means this video has been cut into two. And then I will now select the one on the left side. That's the one I want to cut off. Then at the bottom again, you will see delete. At the bottom, you will see delete. I'll click delete, and it has removed that portion away. So that means when I'm playing the video, join thousands who have transformed their learning process. So can you see that the portion where I touch the camera the first time, I've removed it. Then the second time when my hand is trying to go to the camera again, I stopped there. Then I will still touch, I will touch the video on the timeline again. Just use your hand to touch it. The timeline is the one that is at the bottom. Then I will still click split. I select split at the bottom. You see that button called split. Then I will begin to play it again. I'll press the play button, and so it's used at my hand. I'm looking at my screencast. I'm looking at it to get the text. Then before I start talking, I will stop. And then split again. So what do I want to remove is this portion where I'm trying to read my text. So I will get that place. I'll press delete button at the bottom, and then I can play from beginning. Join thousands who have transformed their learning process. Whether you are looking to improve. So you can see that I have removed all the details of this. So when I will do this across all the videos, all the portion of the video. Then I can generate what is called caption. That caption is a text that you put, but if you're using phone, your caption is not free. So what it means is that you can't use caption on a free version of what do you call it? So let's say I'm trying to generate. So if I generate, I don't think it's going to allow me to export, because that's one of, so I'll generate the text. So this is the text. That text is what I am saying. Join thousands who have transformed their learning progress. You see, process. That's the thing I'm saying. Join thousands who have transformed their learning process. So, and the one thing about these things that you need to master the way you talk so that it doesn't say jargon, but it's editable anyway. It's editable. So what it means is that you can edit it and you can click on it, edit the text. So I'll take you to so you can see edit caption. It says, so look at that. So here I can edit and change the text to whatever I want. So each of the things that I want that I've said, and then I can now export. But I'll take you to the laptop version, and then you will see it for those who are using laptop, because on the laptop everything is quite easy. It's amazing. It's amazing, and I tell you, it's amazing. Now this is CapCut on the system. So I'll start a new project. So CapCut is the same way. You open you sign up, you have an account and all those stuff. Then you install it. You install it on the system. So then you can sign up, and then also when you install it, it gives you access to Pro. So this CapCut is Pro. Okay, it's Pro. It's Pro version. That means, and it's free. I didn't pay. I didn't buy it. So on laptop, CapCut is totally free on laptop. So in case you want to utilize your CapCut on system, is the best place. So here, when you enter here, so what I do here is I upload. So you see this import. You take the video you want to use. So I have quite a lot of raw videos. So when I do the raw video, then I'll bring it, then I'll begin to edit. So I think all these ones have been edited, but let me just see. So this seems to be a raw video. So hello, welcome to the Microsoft Excel training. We are going to be starting the amazing. We are going to you see now, I'm talking, but I've made a mistake. This one now, I'm not reading anything. I'm just talking. But in the process of talking, I see myself make a mistake. So this is the reason why I'm using CapCut. So I will upload that video into CapCut. Then I will bring it down to the timeline. So when you import, you click import, you bring it to the timeline. So this is the timeline. I've shown you the timeline in the phone version. So this is the timeline in the system, and then you can expand. If you look at, there's a button at the right side that can make you to, you are not increasing the video, you are actually expanding so that you can see all the parts of the video very well. It's good to expand it, otherwise you find it difficult to edit. So that is on the, you zoom into the video on the right side there, you see that button where my mouse is hovering. You slide it to the bigger side. So now if you move through the video, you see that I started talking from this point before I raise my hand, before I open my mouth. So it's somewhere around here. So then you see this button. This is the split on the laptop. Where my mouse is moving is the split. So you click this. All you just to do is now click this one on the left and press delete. I've removed that session. Hello, welcome to the Microsoft Excel training. We are going to be starting the amazing. So I made a mistake there. I will slide back. So let me see if I have a correction for it. We are going to be starting. So the point where I repeated this, we are going to. So let me find where I said we are going to do. So this is the place where the mistake happened. So I will cut it and then play it to where. So I made a mistake up to this point. Then I will split it and then cut this off. So as it is now, If I replay, training, we are going to be starting the academic journey of the 65. We are going to so every point I see mistake, I can trim it off. Then that's about trimming off and all those things. Another thing is about the voice. Okay, so if you look at the top side of your screen, you will see video, audio, speed, animation, adjust. If you click audio, you can increase the volume of, if the volume is too low, maybe when you use your phone to record, the volume was too low, then you increase it. Then you can normalize the voice so that it will not be too high. You can click. That's why this laptop is also on phone, but it's not so straightforward that you will have it on laptop. Okay, then you can enhance your voice. Enhancing is a situation whereby you have echoes everywhere. Where you did your recording, there's echo. You can, then if there's background noise, you can use reduce. Then you can use vocal isolation. Vocal isolation will isolate any sound that is going on under. Usually what people use vocal isolation for is a situation whereby maybe when you are doing the recording, as you were talking, there was a background sound, or maybe you were singing. So I use this sometimes. Maybe I just want to extract the background instrument, the instrumentals. The instrumentals at the bottom of that video is what I need. So I can use vocal isolation to isolate either this. So if I say keep vocal, that means it will isolate the instrumental. But if I say remove vocal, that means it will remove my talk and leave my voice in the singing and leave the instrument. So, but I also use it to isolate background sound along with my voice. So if I use vocal isolation and I say keep my voice, keep my vocal, then anything else that is sounding different, that is not part of my voice, will be removed. That's why this tool is fantastic. So that you did a recording and then, you know, maybe your own is not this trimming that I was doing. Maybe you are able to talk without making mistake. You are fine. You are fine. You can talk without making she mistake. Okay? But you want to, but you did, where you did your recording, there was a lot of background and you want to remove those things. That's where this thing happens. So you do the vocal isolation. Then enhance means you are removing all the echoes and all the other things. So your intensity depends on the level of echo that you have. This particular video now does not have much echo or anything, so I can bring my intensity downward. I'm actually using a microphone that already removes what do you call it? Backgrounds. So my microphone removes background sound. So even if there are sound, like before, now because I don't have the power supply, I'm using a gen, so I'm not putting on my AC, so I'm using a fan. And when you are using a fan, there's a sound that comes from the fan. And if I'm doing this recording with this fan on, there's going to be some background. But because of the microphone is neutralizing those additional sounds. All right. So, but if you don't have that type of microphone and your microphone or your phone captures all the background, then you can do this enhanced voice. Then once you are done, you play your result, the sound result. Welcome to the Microsoft Excel training. Now it's sounding clean. It's sounding clean, and you know the voice has been normalized. My speaker is not too loud. I'm not raising my speaker. I don't know, but I hope you are hearing the speaker sound from there. I don't have a feedback here yet because I just quickly did this live program and I've spent 1.5 hours already. Wow. Okay, so you can do that. Then another thing you can do with your video is that you can remove the background and bring another background. So I'll round up with that. You can also do, you can click on the video in the timeline and do this auto removal. Okay, auto removal. That auto removal will remove background. So, but in the process while he's doing his work, I'm going to go and source for a background. Yes, it has removed the background, but I want to source for a background image that I'm going to use. So this video background has been removed, as you can see. So I want to bring this image and put it at the bottom. And look at it. Hello, welcome to the Microsoft. So I now have a different image at the background. All right. So, but if you want a one-on-one tutorial on how to do this and do it very well, you can contact me. Okay, you can contact me. Just come to my this video and put a comment there, and then put the comment that you would like me to train you on how to use this tool personally, and then we'll discuss all the other things. Okay, so this is amazing. This is how far I can go with this, and I know that some of my audience have, because of time, maybe some are busy, but there's a good thing is that you can replay this. So you can replay it, so you can always come back and replay and watch all that has been taught. Okay, so thank you for listening. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you will enjoy more. I mean, if you are a subscriber, I will not need to be sending notification here and there. You will just, once I'm going live, you catch up, because you will see the update, you will see the alert, and then you'll be able to catch up. So there are a lot of fantastic things that I want to teach, that I will just come live and teach. So for you to catch up with that, subscribe to this channel, click the notification button. Okay, so when you do that, you'll be able to catch up with it. And like and share. Many people just watch, they don't subscribe, they don't like, but they enjoyed it. So I don't know, maybe it's because people are not thinking of, okay, maybe this is what I'm supposed to do, but it's important. Okay, it's important that we do it. So it's important that we do that. All right, so this is where I'm going to